Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. I want to talk today about how to buy a HUD home. Now a HUD home is similar to an REO, it's similar to a bank-owned home. Specifically what it is it was an FHA insured loan that was foreclosed. So some entity forecloses and then HUD ends up being the recipient of the property. HUD didn't actually foreclose on it, they just own it now and they're gonna sell it. So you're probably saying, well, how's that any different from a bank? Well, it is different. So what a bank does is a bank hires a real estate agent, market the property, negotiate everything through the real estate agent, and then it's just like a traditional listing. Well, HUD Home is a little bit differently. HUD Home is more of a sort of public, giving sort of everyone a shot, and this is how the process works. So the first thing you do is you go find a real estate agent because you have to get access to the property. You can't just walk in. They're not like open houses. You're either going to have to call the listing agent to be able to see it, or you're going to have to go find your own agent. Any real estate agent will be able to get you into a HUD home and write an offer, provided they're registered with HUD. For example, I'm registered with HUD. That means my agents here can all do that, take people to HUD homes. So once you've taken a look at the property, then when you want to make an offer, you don't actually go and submit like an offer in writing on a piece of paper. What you do is you go to the website called HUDhomestore.com. You find your property, you just fill in your information, fill in how much you're going to pay and everything, submit it. They collect the first, few of them, and then at some point that offer period expires, and then they look at all the offers. Whichever one nets them the most money is the one they accept, and then they send the paperwork. You have a couple days to get it filled out and sent back with your earnest money check. If you need to cancel in that period, well, you didn't risk your earnest money because you haven't given anybody earnest money. So it's kind of a sweet deal there. Once that initial offer period's done, it's a free-for-all. Whenever you submit it, it gets in, and if they like it, it gets accepted. It's a pretty slick process. You're not having to wait like you do for some banks for weeks maybe to get an offer back. You usually get a response right away. They do have programs for firefighters, school teachers, EMTs, police officers, like that, discounts, things like that. The most important thing anytime you're buying a house, or anytime, especially when you're buying a HUD home, is to have your stuff together. Have your lender ready to go, or have your cash or proof of funds be committed, because if you find the house you like, you're not going to have a lot of time. You want to get your offer in and get it accepted. If you want to find out more about HUD homes, you can search the website. I have a bunch more stuff on there, and I'll be doing more videos on HUD. That is my update for today, and thanks for tuning in.